Hi, everyone. Hope that you are enjoying your Friday, had a good week, and looking forward to heading into this Erev Shabbat, into Shabbat, and into um, all these hours of relaxation for us that we deserve and love. Just as a reminder, we switched off of our summer hours, but we were going to keep the 7 o'clock time slot for right now. So tonight's services are 7 p.m. Tomorrow morning for our service and study, we go back to 8:30 to our regular hours. Just as a reminder, I'll mention it again before the message is over, but just to begin with that. Last week we did a Torah portion called Ekev. Um, and we talked about the seven species, and I actually asked, I challenged, if you will, if you would either eat the seven species or check your kitchen or cabinets to see if you had all seven species, and then to email me back. And by the way, so many people responded, and so thank you for that. So many thoughtful responses, emails, lots of details. I got some videos of kitchens, and so it was really awesome. That's Ekev. This week we read the Torah portion called Re'eh. Re'eh means to see, and it is about choices. Actually, God says to the Israelites, I'm giving you choices. You can either follow the rules that I have set forth for you, and according to God, if you do, then things will be quite good. And if you do not follow those rules, then God says things could be quite bad. And so it's nice because a lot of Torah portions don't give us options. God just says, do this, like keep Shabbat in our own various ways, of course, but keep Shabbat. And so here we have this choice for us that God gives us, and it's an interesting Torah portion to talk about those choices. So that's a whole bunch of the Torah portion, those choices. But towards the end of the portion is one of my favorite conversations and games, if you will, which we're not going to play the game, but the game is kosher, unkosher. Can you identify um, animals that are kosher or unkosher? So easy ones like a cow or a sheep, but then more complicated, like is an alligator kosher? Is a duck kosher? All those more complicated ones. So last week I actually gave everyone a little bit of a task to see if you could consume and or own in your home some or all of the seven species. This week I would love for you to check, and if you still want to play the game, either email me or send me a video. I would love that of some of these things behind me because, like I said, we talk about kosher laws in the beginning of kosher laws. And so behind me are all these different symbols that show that things are kosher. Perhaps this way, other way, this way, or right here behind me. Sorry. The OU is maybe the most popular one. It's the Orthodox Union, and it's in a lot of different items. So if you'd like to play the game, uh, and you want to send me an email about this week's Torah portion, which talks about kosher laws, and these behind me are six rather of several options of something called a hechsher. Hechsher is a symbol that's put on food and certain meats, of course, and all kinds of varying things, even water, that says that it's been sort of checked and certified that it's kosher. So here's your mission should you choose to accept it, more videos or emails. Can you go through your own kitchen cabinets or refrigerators, freezers, and see some items that you are surprised are kosher, actually? Because I think there are most products that we own actually have a hechsher on it. So even it could be one or two items that you think to yourself, I'm going to go and check my kitchen or cabinet right now. And I want to double check like these things I knew were kosher, but I had no idea this was kosher. So, should you choose to accept that mission, I would love, again, a couple of photos or emails or videos about some items, maybe a kosher items tour in your home, even if you don't keep kosher in any way. the items that we have in our home might already be kosher, a lot of them. All right, services are around the corner. They're at 7 o'clock. Our summer hours are over. And then tomorrow morning, 8:30 is our service and study of this very cool Torah portion of Re'eh. I look forward to seeing you soon. And let's continue to put as much Shabbat as we, shalom as we possibly can into our Shabbat.